Hey everyone, it's Stevie here, and welcome to my Q&A. And I've never really done a Q&A before, so this was quite exciting. You all sent some lovely questions, and I'll do my best to get through all of them. So without further ado, let's get started. So the first sets of questions asked me what got me into ASMR and what inspired me to start my own channel. Well, I only got into ASMR this year. I knew what it was before, but never quite gave it a go until quite recently. And I wanted to find a new way to relax because the past few months have been really stressful. The lockdown made daily life really boring. I couldn't see anyone, and I just didn't seem to calm down, or nothing helped me rest at the time. Then one day, going through YouTube, I see in my recommendations this video about, I can't remember if it was a hamster or a turtle eating fruit, and it was an ASMR. So I thought it was adorable. I was like, aw, but it didn't really make me feel much relaxed. However, then I noticed, wait, this ASMR community is bigger than I thought. There's whispering, there's tapping, and then I found the one that hooked me immediately, which was audio roleplays. So I was like, ooh, I'll give it a go. And I actually really liked it. And so I started listening to these ASMR artists doing roleplays, and they really calmed me down so much. They also just, by the end of it, they were so creative that it just put a smile on my face every time. So I was like, you know what? Seeing the comment section, just everyone's so happy and saying how this relaxed them. I was like, if I could do that and put a smile or make someone feel the same way I felt when I first went through these audio roleplays, then I'd be happy. And in the end, it did help me feel more relaxed and rest easier. So I started uploading my own, and here I am now. And so this was asked by Dulce Emily and Jaji. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Then it was asked by Weibo and Raven. And finally, Tashi and Loomis, who are both content creators, by the way. So keep it up with the audio roleplays. You're doing such a great job, both of you. Squishy Gremlin asks, what is your favorite and least favorite video that you have made? My favorite videos that I've made would have to be the one where I act tipsy, because I'm so silly like that. I just don't even need to be tipsy for that to happen. But I did drink a bit just to get into character. My least favorite videos would have to be the first ones I've made, just because I didn't exactly know how to use my microphone yet, so the sound isn't quite the best, but people really like them, so I didn't expect them to get that many views, so I was like, you know what, it's fine. Ali Woo asks, are you gonna do a face reveal later in the future? No, I have no plans in the future to make a face reveal. I mean, not as of yet. Stevie's a little bit camera shy, what can I say? But if you are interested, the art thumbnail I chose for this video, it's not that different from what I look like, to be honest. Hair is on point, absolutely. It's messy as always. Glasses are the same, and yeah, I even have that same scarf. Janaya Franklin asks, do you have any pets? I don't have any pets now, but I would want to have a dog. I love dogs so much. Ikme asks, what is your biggest fear? Ooh, well, I have a lot of fears. Let's see. Well, one of the biggest ones would be shipwrecked on an uncharted island or something like that, all alone. That would be terrifying for me. I wouldn't be doing so well if that happened. I'll probably be befriending coconuts, or drinking seawater or something like that. I can't survive on my own like that. That would be very terrifying. Mingled Artist says, "Hey Stevie, hope you're well. Thank you. I got 2 questions. How is your voice so cute?" Aw, no, you're the cute one. Thank you. And is there a character or someone people can draw that represent you for fan art and stuff? Ooh, well, no one's ever done fan art. That'd be amazing if you could do it. I would appreciate it. But yeah, like I said before, maybe I don't know. I'm close to looking like the art in the thumbnail. Would be well. That's usually how I look like. So hopefully it helps. But if you do end up doing a fan art, that's amazing. Thank you so much. A character that a friend of mine keeps telling me that I resemble at times is Ida Tenya from My Hero Academia. I think it may just be the fact that we were both student representatives of our courses. Such a fun little detail. But yeah, I can't think of any other character that I may resemble as of now off the top of my head, but hope that helps. QA Peachy says, "Congrats on 5K. It feels like yesterday you were celebrating 1K. I know, it does feel like it. Here's a question. What music genre do you prefer? And do you have any favorite artists?" Well, in terms of music genre, I do tend to listen to rock, hip-hop, electronic music. In terms of favorite artists, I'll just name a few off the top of my head that I listen to, and they're like, yeah, they set the mood. They make me feel happy, you know? Some of them may be, Daft Punk, Shakira, Michael Bublé, Bruno Mars. There's just some of them. Ultimate Simp says, "How does it feel to have all my love and support for your channel?" If I'm being completely honest, Ultimate Simp, we would not be here without you. So thank you very much for all your love and support on this channel. Zoe Unger asks, "Hi Stevie, it's Zoe. Would you become part of my family and be my brother?" Zoe, that is very, very sweet of you to say. I'm not up for adoption, last time I checked. But you asked so kindly, so I'll have to consider it. Absolutely. Next up is Kimberly, who has a few questions. And first one, I was waiting for this one. What is your all-time favorite anime? If you can't name one, then you can name a few. Okay, so this was a tough one. If I had to name an all-time favorite anime, it would be Cowboy Bebop. I still remember how before heading to school, I would sneak in an episode just before, while I was having breakfast. I'll watch it, and then I would go to school so happy. I have so many good memories, Cowboy Bebop. I just love it. But I'm still going to name a couple of a top 5 that I've made. I loved these anime so much. And it always keeps changing, but these ones keep coming back. Assassination Classroom, Toradora, Haikyuu, Steins Gate, and Your Lie in April. Next question is, did you ever think you would reach this milestone when you first started? No, not really. So I was really amazed when I saw the 5K. I never thought I would reach it. I just started out as a fun little hobby, and it is still a fun little hobby. But I'm dedicated even more now to making it the best I can. What is your opinion on cuddles and hugs? I love cuddles and hugs. That's why most of my videos are cuddles and hugs. And am I allowed to sim for you? Well, since you've asked, of course you can, Kimberly. Next up is Lai, who asks, what do I do for fun? What are my hobbies? Some of my hobbies include playing the piano, I like drawing, but one thing that I love to do the most is writing my own stories. Whether it be a short story or a novel, I just love creating characters and story scenarios and having them play out. And I think that's also why I love writing my scripts so much, is that I have the same satisfaction as when I write my my own stories. Next, you asked, how are you? I'm doing fine, thank you. And how have you been feeling lately? It's been alright, absolutely. A bit stressful, but actually quite satisfying as well. Got a lot of work done. And remember to get some rest and drink and water. Absolutely, I will. Thank you for reminding me. Next up is Zoe, who asks, is Stevie your real name? No, Stevie is not my real name. It's a nickname that's stuck with me since I was a kid. It was mostly because some of my friends growing up couldn't pronounce my real name correctly. So I was like, yeah, just call me Stevie. That actually makes it much easier. And I grew quite fond of it. It also became my gamer tag online, so I'm just Stevie. Sweet Stevie when I'm doing ASMR. While I'm gaming, it kind of turns into Sour Stevie, because I've been told I get quite competitive online. But you can call me Stevie anytime. And lastly, what do you enjoy the most of doing ASMR? I think I enjoy most when I whisper to you guys like this. It's pretty fun. And it's like I'm inside your head. Next up is K-pop Uni. I'll start with your second question. How tall are you? I am standing at 5'7". How old are you? Stevie is 23. Yep, I'm still a baby. And lastly, what's your favorite food? My favorite food would have to be sushi, because I can keep eating sushi until I feel sick. That happens every single time. I can't get enough of it. Next up is Ooh, I'm So Clumsy Girl. I love that name. I love that username. That's brilliant. I think I've answered each one of your questions, but I'll take the second one. Why am I so cute? Oh, well, you know, it's in the genes. It's in the DNA, I guess. Yep. Thank you for your questions, though. Next up is Luna. I'll take your third question, which says your dream country to visit. My dream country to visit? It'll probably have to be New Zealand. I don't know, it looks so disconnected from the rest of the world, and it's all beautiful nature, landscapes, stuff like that, and mostly just because they filmed Lord of the Rings there, and I want to go and visit all the places from the movies and reenact them with my friends if I can. Probably find my hobbit hole and rest up there, yeah? Have a nice peaceful life. It's a part of the globe I've not been to, so I would very much love to see it. Trisha asks, how do you usually react when you see all these complimenting comments? Honestly, I just melt like a popsicle every time I see them. They are so sweet. They melt my heart every single time, and it makes my night every night. I love reading them. Second, if you can only have one food and drink for the rest of your life, what would they be? Choose wisely. Oh no, I can't choose wisely here. I guess, I don't know, for food I'll go with sweet potato fries, and for drink maybe iced tea, no sugar. It's such a weird combination, but I guess I'll go with that. Probably wouldn't survive very long, but yeah, that's my decision. Thank you for your questions, Trisha. MindfulMess, I'll take your first question, which says, what inspires you to make these videos? Well, the inspiration can come from anything, and reading a book, watching a movie, even taking a daily walk. And I try to write down in my journal so that I can then work on it in the evening. And what gets me going on every video is essentially I want to provide a friendly voice, a comforting voice for people who may need it. I know I needed it when I started listening to role plays, because it is quite comforting, in my case, to hear a feminine voice saying everything will be alright, or just saying sweet things and encouraging things. So I want to do that as well. So that inspires me to make my videos every single day. And do keep up the wonderful audios, MindfulMess. They are a delight to listen to. Lil Meow Meow says, why did you name your channel Sweet Stevie? I named it because, well, I like to think that my content is wholesome and sweet. And Stevie because it's my nickname. And together, Sweet Stevie, you can't say it without cracking a smile. And did you think he would have so many subscribers? Not at all. No, so I was very, very happy when I saw that many. So thrilled. Where did you learn to sing so well? I honestly don't sing that much. I never recorded myself singing. That elf video, Bard sings to you, that was the first time where I record myself singing. And you know, I wanted to do a special video, and I'm glad people liked it. But no, I never sung before like that. So very happy that people enjoyed it. Absolutely. And the last one, how did you feel when you made your first video? When I made my first video, I think it was like only 4 minutes long. I couldn't really understand what I was saying because the audio wasn't the best. But I'm like, you know what? It's still the first YouTube video I've ever made, and so I felt satisfied with it. And I like to think that with every video I improve slightly. So looking back at it, I'm like, those were the early days, and now I feel like I'm getting better at it. So absolutely, it made me what I am now with my videos today. So absolutely. Toasty-chan asks to pick one question, and so far the one we haven't answered, I'll take your last one. Your favorite animal. My favorite animal would be owls. I just think they're so majestic. I love their eyes. I love their fur. They look so calm. I also recently had the chance to hold one in my arms, and it was honestly, they look amazing up close. I was so tempted to bring him home. I'm like, I want an owl of my own now, but I couldn't, so sadly no. Blobfish901 asks, what is your nationality? I am Italian by birth. I may not sound like it. That's because I grew up in the States, so I lost my Italian accent when I was very young. And second, are you more of a softie or a baddie? I am definitely more of a softie. The video where the shy boyfriend asks you out, the one I made a month ago, that is 100% me when I'm flirting. So that video should answer your question of whether or not I'm a softie or a baddie. I am definitely a softie. Nilu asks, do you watch any other ASMR people? Yes, I do. Do you regret anything you've posted so far? No, I've generally been happy with every one of my videos. The most recent one, the Hollow Knight video, I did remove because for me it just didn't feel like ASMR. I just didn't give 100% in that video as I did to all my rest. I just feel like I could have made it a lot better. So I definitely want to rework on that and then maybe publish it further on. Next, how long does it take you to edit and stuff per video? Usually, I try to keep one evening to recording, and then the next day in the evening, I'll edit and everything and do everything else. So usually, 2 evenings The longest part is writing the script, so that could take around a week, but then I try to focus on 2 evenings where I just work on the video. What time zone are you in? I am currently in the UK, so UK time zone? Favorite ice cream flavor? Chocolate. Absolutely, 100% chocolate. Can you do a roleplay where we are drunk and you take care of us? I can certainly give it a go, maybe sometime further on, yeah. I did like doing the tipsy one, so might as well in the near future take it on again. This time you guys are drunk and I'll take care of you. I'll take your last question. Are some roleplays you've done improv or are they planned out? Half and half. Yeah, like the script, I do write it with some things in mind that I want to do. But then, as I'm recording, new lines come in and I do say them, and then I'll see which ones fit the most. And most of the time I do end up enjoying what I came up with, so I add it into the script. Next up is Giovanna Castro, who asks, would you come to Brazil if you had the chance? I would very much love to come to Brazil if I had the chance. Absolutely. I've already visited Argentina and Uruguay, and I've enjoyed them so much. I really want to see more of South America as well. What is my favorite color? I would have to say blue. Your favorite movie, animated movie? I have a favorite animated movie, which was Into the Spider-Verse. I really enjoyed that movie. It was brilliant. I really liked how it looked like a comic book that came to life. Would watch it again in a heartbeat. And my favorite song would be Radio Gaga by Queen. Next is a shout out to Descendant Diva, who I've already answered all your questions there, but I want you to know that you are adorable and awesome. So thank you so much for your questions. Himirichu asks, what is your favorite TV show? Oh, my favorite TV show, I recently caught up with Brooklyn Nine-Nine, which I love so much. It's so funny. I just really needed a show to watch at the end of the night where just fun to watch and you don't need to focus too hard on it. Do you like anime? Of course. I've not seen Black Butler, but I'll definitely put it on the list. And what's your favorite season? Favorite season would be winter. Marcy says, congrats, dork. Oh, that's the second time I've been called a dork today. The first question, why did I start voice acting? Well, I've always enjoyed voice acting in general. It's always been something I loved doing and doing imitations of, or like seeing how voice actors would portray a voice for a certain character, and I absolutely loved that. So I knew I wanted to do it as a fun hobby. Lastly, did you drink enough water today? If not, then please do. I will certainly go get a glass of water as soon as I finish recording this. Thank you, Marcy. Next up, Nicole asks, when am I going to see you on Pillow Talk Audio or Audio Candy? Or will I ever see you there? You will certainly see me there, possibly. I'm getting the hang of how Reddit works. So I've read so many lovely scripts there and definitely upvoted a few that I was like, oh, I want to ask the creator if I can give it a go at his or her script, because I think they're quite amazing. And I've tried one of the scripts from a creator already and it went really well. They were happy with how I brought their script to life and I had fun with it. So certainly you will see me around Reddit more often. Absolutely. I just have so much fun writing my own scripts around. Next up, Tiara asks, do you like pineapple on pizza? No, I don't like pineapple on pizza. As an Italian, I can't condone such a request. But if you do enjoy it, I understand. Just know that Stevie will be watching you with great disappointment. What's your favorite childhood memory, or anyone that you can remember? Well, one of the earliest childhood memories that I can remember and was very fond of is when I had broken my arm, and my brother had too at the time, and we were both sitting eating ice cream, and before then we didn't quite get along that much, but at that time we had a nice brother bonding moment, and we just sat around chatting so much and eating so much ice cream that we felt so sick, and we wrote heartfelt messages on each other's cast. So yeah, at that point it was like, yeah, you know what, you're not actually that bad of a brother. So it was a very sweet moment between us. Absolutely. Do you like memes? Of course I like memes. I like to consider myself a meme creator at times. I like making my own memes, and I just love to spam my friend group chat with as many memes as I can. And if you're ever having a bad day, I always love to send a meme or two to make your day even brighter. Do you like hugs? Absolutely, 100%. And can I simp for you? Absolutely, 100%. Thank you for your questions, Tiara. Beta asks, how are you doing? I'm doing well, thank you. Who's your favorite ASMR artist? Oh, that's a tough one. I have to admit, I have different ASMR artists that do different things. Like, for example, there's Jibby. Jibby was one of the first. I like her videos. They're very creative, and she has a wide variety of things. Another one is Brain Melting ASMR and Hayami ASMR. They do a lot of different ASMR triggers, which I never knew would be so relaxing, and so I do listen to them from time to time. Mostly I have a top 5 for audio roleplays, which I keep listening to because these ASMR artists, they have such a sweet and soft voice, and I never get tired of it. And they would be Tashi, WeeklyWaifu, Endearin Audio, SkittyKat, and Just Michelle. What will you do on your day off? I would very much love to spend it with my friends, either go bowling or just hang out, maybe go to the park. I usually try to keep an evening or a day where we just all get together and just do something, just in good company. How many languages do you speak? I speak 4 languages. So Italian, English, Spanish, and French. And a hug to you too. Stay safe. Thank you for your questions. And I'll take your second question. Sunrises or sunsets? Sunrises, definitely. I'm always more of a morning person. Angelica asks, how do you dress? Fashion sense. I'd say now it's been more just casual dressing, jeans, maybe a hoodie, just because I'm working from home, studying from home as well, so there's not much point in going out. But mostly I like to also dress smart casual, I guess. Mostly when I have to go to work outside, then yes, definitely a button shirt, maybe a pullover. And yeah, that's usually my dress fashion sense. Pretty simple. Do you enjoy playing video games? If yes, what's your favorite? I do enjoy. I think one of my favorite RPGs lately that I've enjoyed so much was Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I've played so much of that game, and I love it to bits. But recently, it's been mostly online games that I can play with my friends, so like Among Us or Fall Guys. They're so much fun. What do I usually do when I'm bored? I usually try to maybe read a book, or watch a movie, or catch up with a TV show that I always say, oh, I'll watch it, and always just pushed it back. Yeah. Lastly, what's your biggest pet peeve? Does pet peeve mean like an annoying thing? I believe so. I can't remember. But yeah, if it would have to be the most annoying thing, it would be like like mosquito or something buzzing near your ear. Any insect really. That really just annoys me so much. I can't stand it. A random person asks, what is your favorite book series? A series of books that I really enjoyed was Philip Pullman's His Dark Materials, like The Golden Compass, Subtle Knife, Amber Spyglass. Those ones really amazed me the first time I read them and inspired me to take on writing as well. Favorite movie would be the Lord of the Rings trilogy, absolutely. And if you could collab with anyone, who would it be and why? I would very much like to collab with pretty much any of the ASMR artists I mentioned before. I've also started following many different ASMR artists and voice actors, both male and female, on Twitter. They are really talented, and I would be so honored if I could collab with them. If I come up with a script, I'll happily get in contact with them. But yeah, just so they know that I am available to collab as well, I would very much like it. I feel like it's a great way to join this community together even more, and they just look so much fun to do. How do you manage to make my heart go juva? That's a great question. I don't know. Maybe the sweetness is too much for you to handle. But I'm glad you like it. Thank you for your questions. Gangsta LPS asks, how did you get the idea of BF ASMR? By listening to Girlfriend ASMR. And thank you for saying that my Spanish and French is quite convincing. I do try to add in more different languages if I can. I've heard a lot of other ASMR videos adding different languages, and I thought that was a cute idea. So I really like to add a bit of French, a bit of Spanish, a bit of Italian when I can in the videos. So my accent, of course, it's Italian when I speak Italian. But now I think like it's mostly an American accent. Do you have a girlfriend? No, I do not. And it does look like I know what I want to say, because I like writing also romance stories and stuff like that. So I try to make the conversations in the video sound as if it's a genuine conversation you would have with your other half. How do you feel when you make a video? I feel very happy. Yeah, because I enjoy making them. I have a lot of fun recording. And even if I mess up, I just have a lot of fun with it. Does your family know about your YouTube channel? No, they do not. It's still quite relatively new. They're pretty chill. So maybe one day I'll tell them. Honestly, I don't think they'll mind at all. But when I see them again, absolutely. I'll give it a go. Next up, Marianne, I'll take your last two questions. ASMR eating, yes or no? No, it's something, it's not my forte. It's not my cup of tea, absolutely. But I was surprised to see how big of a community ASMR eating actually has. So if you enjoy it, great. It's just not my cup of tea. Who or what helps you to continue to do more videos? And that is all of you guys. You guys help me make more videos because you enjoy them so much, and I enjoy making them. Tanaka's wife asks, what is your type of girl? Well, I've always enjoyed the company of girls who are gentle, honest, who are not afraid to show what their passions are, because I feel like enthusiasm is always one of the first things you can see in a person. They love doing something, regardless if they're shy or outgoing, doesn't matter. If you do what you want to do because you love it and you don't care what everyone else thinks, then I find that really attractive. And I guess I could say that's the type of girl I'd be interested in. Bucket full of blueberries, I love that username, asks, what's your birth date? The 26th of December, 96. Yep, and unfortunately I don't get double presents, all in one go. I know, sad times. How does the perfect world look like in your mind? Wow, that's a It's a deep question. I'd say any year that's not 2020 looks like the perfect world at this moment. But if I had to give a serious answer, I'd say maybe a world where people would forgive more and not hold grudges as much. I feel like a lot of things would be solved that way. But then again, easier said than done. It's a tough question, but I really like it. No, absolutely. Thank you. What's your favorite song at the moment? At the moment, I just finished listening to I Want It That Way by Backstreet Boys. I loved it so much. So I guess that one would be at the moment. And how does it feel to be so damn cute? Oh, thank you again. You're so cute. Have a wonderful life on this flying space rock. That is adorable. Thank you. You too. Oh, this username is hard. Is it Astrism? Hope I got it right. Have you ever regretted starting this channel? No, I have not regretted, so I'm very happy with it. What's your goal for the future of your channel? I don't have an exact goal per se. I do plan on staying for a long time. I'm not going away anytime soon, absolutely. And I just want to try and make as many wholesome videos as I can, and try different types of role plays as well, as I keep getting better and better with this and handling it pretty well. Absolutely. And I'm very happy with the videos I post. And I think the most rewarding thing I get is your comments and your feedback. Absolutely. And it feels incredible to make thousands of people's days every day. It feels so heartwarming. So thank you so much. And last one, Cyberbaby. You asked quite a lot of questions, but I really wanted to get through some of them that have not been answered. So let's start with, do you have a cat? No, I don't have a cat. Favorite cartoons? Some of my favorite cartoons when growing up were Teen Titans, Avatar: The Last Airbender, Fairy Oddparents. Those are just some of them. Do you like stuffed animals? Yes, I do like stuffed animals. I had quite a decent collection growing up, and now they are all Pokemon. Favorite physical feature? It's a tough one. I would have to say I like Stevie has a little beard, and I like to keep it nice and trimmed, nice and short and orderly. I work on it every morning, so I do take very good care of it. So I would say, yeah, it would be one of my favorite physical features, and it keeps my face warm. Do you enjoy being out in nature? Absolutely. I love taking hikes. That's one of my favorite things to do. Do you have any piercings or tattoos? No piercings, no tattoos. Do you enjoy movies or books? Oh, love reading, but I always enjoy watching a good movie in the movie theater. Do you believe in the afterlife? Oh dear. This one is very deep. Don't really know. There could be something, could be not. I just hope that it's not like in the anime Death Parade where you have to play a mini game to decide your fate. That would be terrifying. And could you describe yourself? Well, I feel like all these questions I've answered have definitely described a bit of myself, so hopefully you're satisfied with that one. And I hope you're having a good day too. Thank you so much for your questions, Cyberbaby. And that is it. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry if I didn't get to your question. I hope that it's been answered somewhere along the video. And I really appreciate each and every one of you. It was really fun. I hope you got to know a little bit more about me and that you enjoyed it. So, as always, stay safe, stay well, don't let me worry, and I will see you next time.